Check, 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 check. Dan Sosa just walked in. You already know what it is. Yes, sir. We already got another movie recap here. I know this is my first video. I ain't posting in like forever, so this is my first time ever posting. So whatever, y'all just show whatever some love and shit. So you know what it is, a movie recap and shit. That's what the YouTube channel is. So subscribe and like and subscribe to movie recap and shit. Shout out, bro, and whoever the DM is. I don't really know. So let's get right into it. Hold on. Let's get right into it. Okay.
In 1991 Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Glenda Cleveland is at home watching the news when she hears her neighbor Jeffrey Dahmer using power tools just next door. Jeff goes to his sink to clean his red tools. He leaves his apartment and in the
What
hallway,
the
Glenda
fuck?
complains about the smell coming from his apartment. Jeff lies and tells her his meat went bad. Glenda is annoyed because he threw out a bunch of meat just the other day. Jeff lies again and tells her that the smell must be his dead fish.
Alright, pause. Real shit. I ain't gonna lie. How the fuck? No, my excuse me. Let me blow that bit out. Okay. How do you live in a motherfucking in a place for six years? I think that's what it is. That's what the story was about. I think for like 6 years, isn't it? He complained. Just one woman kept complaining. People kept complaining. Y'all ain't did nothing. All right, continue.
Fish. As he walks closer to Glenda, Glenda is visibly afraid of him. Eventually Jeff leaves the building. There's a bunch of missing poster signs of black men near a gay club called Club 219. At the club, he meets with acquaintances, including Tracy Edwards. He dances with Tracy and dances the night away. Then he asks the men if any of them want to model for him for $50. Tracy is the only one out of the three that agrees to this.
Crazy part is the dude never even got his $50. No bullshit. Like I ain't real lie to you. Like excuse my language, but this is no life and matter. Like dude was sick. Like I don't even know what the hell was wrong with dude.
Tracy and Jeff leave the club and go to his apartment. Tracy is hesitant at first, but eventually goes inside. He immediately notices the bad smell in Jeff's apartment. The camera pans to a drill with some blood on it. Then Jeff locks the door. Jeff grabs a beer, and we see a man's head on the bottom of the fridge.
What the fuck?
He pours a drink for
Talking about, I ain't even seen a dude head in the fridge, to be honest. I don't know if my vision messed up or something. Like, I see dude got like a bleach next to his sink and shit. Like, that's weird. Like, nobody have sink, like, bleaching next to their sink and shit. It's under the sink. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck wrong with dude? Fuck wrong
drink
with
for
dude?
Tracy. Tracy notices his drink is very
Time out. And on top of that, he slipped some shit into the nigga drink. It's talking about some. It's some. Excuse me, bro. Like, yeah, it's not funny, bro. But he said it's like probably dish detergent, dish detergent. Like Netflix is that raw for that, right? For real, for real.
is very bubbly and is suspicious of it, and only takes a sip. He wants to leave, but Jeff tells him not to leave. He even blocks the door to keep him from leaving. Tracy acts calmly the entire time, until suddenly Jeff puts him in handcuffs. Tracy calls for help, then Jeff tackles him down then threatens him with a machete. Meanwhile, Glenda can hear the muffled conversation next door. Jeff threatens Tracy to go into the bedroom. Tracy sits on the bed, while Jeff turns on a movie. Tracy asks what the barrel in the corner is for. Tracy is afraid so he tries to leave, but Jeff stops him. Tracy sees the blood on the mattress and is afraid for his life. For survival, Tracy calms himself down and tries to seduce Jeff. It only works a little before Jeff gets suspicious. By this time, Jeff expects Tracy to be fully drugged, but Tracy only took a small sip of his drink, So Tracy is fully awake. Tracy tells Jeff that he should take photos of him, using his dance moves to seduce him. Jeff then goes to the other
I ain't gonna lie. I see people post that shit on Instagram. Like, damn, they dead green for that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Boy, I know who y'all is, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Skin Boom, you know who you is, boy. Like, what's his name? Juice Poppy. I think that's his name, boy. You funny as hell, boy. Boy, you a Skin Boy funny as hell. I love Richard. Y'all funny as hell, boy. And
other room to grab the camera. Just as Tracy is about to rush to leave, Jeff is already back with the camera. Jeff takes a couple of photos, then tells Tracy that they need to go back in the room to watch the movie. Tracy is very scared. Jeff moves closer to Tracy to listen to his heartbeat. He tells Tracy that he's going to eat his heart.
damn, damn, damn. That nigga talking about he gonna eat that nigga heart. Listen to that nigga heartbeat. That nigga was ain't fully drugged or nothing. That nigga was like real shit. Like what the fuck? Yeah, nah, boy. Jeffrey Dahmer, you green as hell, boy.
Eventually, Tracy is able to smash Jeff's head with a lampshade and tries to escape. He has trouble with the locked door and Jeff is able to catch him. Luckily, Tracy is able to hit him again, then finally escapes, screaming for help. Glenda looks out the hallway and sees Jeff, but immediately goes back inside. Tracy runs outside screaming for help while Jeff nonchalantly goes back into his apartment. Cops finally find Tracy in the alleyway, but they're a bit suspicious of him, especially since he has handcuffs on. The two cops approach Tracy readying their guns at their holsters, and Tracy tries to explain the situation. The two cops, along with Tracy, go to Jeff's apartment. Jeff tries to lie his way out of it. The cops ask for the keys to the handcuffs and asks if they can go into the apartment. Jeff surprisingly lets them in, and the cops are immediately repulsed by the smell.
Shroom with mud water and change your life. I'm on shrooms all
Definitely
time.
the ads.
These
I'm gonna skip
mushrooms,
through that though.
mushrooms.
One of the cops goes into his bedroom to look for the keys and notices the blood on the mattress.
Time out. The cops went through his bedroom and they smelled that. I was like, how the hell did he smell that? Like he lived through that for 6 years. That is crazy. That is disgusting, boy. You need help, boy. That's why your ass dead, boy. Dumbass.
And the large barrel. Jeff tries to go into the dresser where the handcuff keys are, but the cop decides to do it. He finds the key, but also finds photos of dead men.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen the real picture of that. It was really disgusting. I just seen one picture of it. Like I don't know who it was. RP them, but wow, wow, it was graphic. It was graphic, very graphic. It was wow.
Jeff tries to escape, but the cops arrest him. Tracy is relieved. Jeff whispers for the things he's done, he should be dead.
Yes, you should.
The neighbors all gather.
You be yeah. Somebody killed your ass, but that's not the same. I don't know how to feel. I really don't know how to feel after watching this. To be honest, like I thought I knew the Jeffrey Dahmer story, but I guess actually growing up and seeing how it actually played out, it's really crazy. Like, wow, I can't believe somebody in the past did this. It's crazy because like it's 2022, and you can, like we just had a couple of school shootings and stuff, like a couple 2 years ago or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's like crazy because people really think like this nowadays. Like, no, it's not okay. Like, you need help. Stop. Call somebody. You need help. Or seek the problem out. I don't know. Seek the problem out for real.
All gather to watch Jeff get arrested. Glenda yells at the cops, saying she kept calling them, and the cops never did anything about Jeff. She wonders what the cops found in his apartment. Jeff's father, Lionel, goes to the police station, and the police have to give him the bad news. Lionel admits that his son was always a strange boy. He mentioned the divorce negatively affecting Jeff when he was just 18. Lionel thinks Jeff's hernia operation may have caused brain damage. Lionel assumes Jeff only attempted to kill Tracy. The cops tell him that Jeff committed multiple murders. They tell him there was a human head in the refrigerator, 2 plastic bags in the freezer containing a human heart, one that has male genitalia. In the bedroom, there were 5
I ain't gonna lie. I seen that. I seen it on Google. I seen it on Google. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. That was disgusting. R.I.P. Them families, I swear. Jeffrey Dahmer was a monster. I don't know how Milwaukee got away with this. I feel like states shouldn't even be able to do this. Like, the government maybe should do better. Whatever government is being run should do better. R.I.P. their families. That's all I gotta say.
5 skulls, knives, hammers, Polaroids documenting everything, and a 57-gallon barrel filled with acid. Inside were 3 torsos and other body parts. They also tell him that Jeffrey ate some of his victims. The cops leave Lionel and he immediately cries. Meanwhile, Glenda snoozes as the news reports about Dahmer. She sees a ton of people flocking around the apartment building. Then cops tell everyone at the apartment complex that they need to leave because the entire building is a crime scene. News reporters are covering Jeffrey Dahmer's crimes. All victims were men. The news even wonders how Jeff was able to keep committing these crimes when he was a convicted child sex offender. Meanwhile, Jeff is booked and sits with detectives to tell them all of his crimes.
Let that sit in for a moment. He was a convicted child sex offender. Convicted child sex offender not once, but probably like 3, 4 times, maybe twice. I don't know. Like, that dude was sick, and y'all let him out in the free world doing this to innocent people. People, not even gay people. People, just people in general. They had a life. They had families that cared about them. Dude was sick, and, and, and the fact that he had fans, that's sickening. That's sickening. That's not even allowed. No, that's not okay. I'm not gonna play with y'all. That's not okay. Like, y'all got me mad, bro, for real.
Crimes. They wonder why Jeff committed all the crimes and wonder why he kept the body parts. In 1966, a young Jeffrey Dahmer rides the bus home. His baby brother David is crying at home while his mom Joyce is laying in bed almost dead. She tried to unalive herself, but luckily Jeff called the ambulance. Lionel comes home and says Joyce is just doing it for attention. Later, Joyce and Lionel fight because Lionel is never home. Lionel criticizes Joyce for constantly being
Okay, real moment. Real moment. Just to like analyze this. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that it's like kids should never go through this because this is what like traumatized them. Trauma is a big part of kids' life. Okay, and this is never okay. And people should like appreciate and learn from this. Like, like it happened, yes, and it's sad that happens, but like grow from this. Like never grow to be Jeffrey Dahmer's, but that's it. Unfortunately, I can never say that. This is 2022, and we've gone through this plenty of times. This is crazy, but we gotta do better, man. That's all I gotta say.
being on medication. Jeff gives his teacher a jar of tadpoles as a gift. One of the kids, Kevin, gets the jar of tadpoles from the teacher. Then later Jeff screams at Kevin for taking the jar from the teacher. After school, Jeff follows Kevin home and steals the jar. He decides to pour motor oil into the jar and watches the tadpoles slowly dying. One afternoon, Lionel finds a dead opossum under their house. Jeff is very curious about the dead animal. Eventually, Jeff gets so serious he wants to get into taxidermy, so his dad shows him the ropes. They go around looking for roadkill to dissect. They play with the raccoon's intestine and heart.
That's super overpriced, but whatever. Can you just buy it? We've been shopping.
Sometime in 1981, in Miami, Jeff works at a deli cutting meat. We find out that Jeff was discharged from the army. His
Okay, time out. Like before we get into anything, like the taxidermy thing, I ain't gonna lie. I found that interesting because I just wanted to see how like dissecting things are like it's interesting to see how the human body works, but or like in animals in general, like that's pretty interesting. But for him to like continue to like make it weird, like that was pretty excessive. Like it was uncalled for. But I think like because of the life he went through, it's like very, very. How can I say it? What's the word? Bad, and also if he was a child, he was a child that was wrong for his parents, especially his dad, to like encourage that, not knowing what he was going through. You should, I don't know, pay attention to your child more. Everybody, 2022 in the past, don't matter. Do better.
dad allows Jeff to move back home. His dad picks him up at the airport and tells him he's going to stay with his grandma, but he must abide by her rules and must get a job. At dinner, his grandma tries to get Jeff to meet girls and tries to get him out of the house to socialize. The next day, Jeff has a job at a butcher's shop. He has to go shopping for a dress shirt for work. And while paying, he notices
Pause. I ain't gonna lie. The whole time I was watching this, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was thinking, this dude right here, no bullshit. Fuck Jeffrey Dahmer. I do not care if I get monetized or not. Fuck that nigga. Like, no, no, no. He's not even the no, no, no. You get what I'm saying? But fuck that man. Like, real shit. Like, but this actor here, all props, all respect. He did his justice. He didn't do no Jeffrey Dahmer justice, but he did himself justice. He is a good actor, and I give him props.
a muscular male mannequin. Instead of leaving the store, he goes to the dressing room to hide. Once everyone
Pause. He was in American Horror Story. I love American Horror Story, and I've seen multiple times. He is a great actor. Props to him again.
has left for the night, he packs up the mannequin to steal and brings it home. He undresses and puts the mannequin on the bed while talking to it, and starts to touch the mannequin inappropriately. The next day, he asks his grandma to not go into his room and leave his laundry just outside. Of course, his grandma is super curious now, and is creeped out when she sees the mannequin. The movie then transitions to 1991, when Jeffrey Dahmer ended one of his victims who is now laying in bed. Later that night, Jeff sees a bunch of kids and charms one of them named Connorake. He tells Connorake that he'll pay him good money to model. At his apartment, Connorake drinks some beer that Jeff gives him. Connorake admits that he's only 14 years old. Then Connorake reveals that he's Somsak's brother, the underage boy that Jeff Dahmer got arrested for touching. Jeff is upset about this. He then tells Connorake to keep drinking and persuades him to chug his drink down. Once drugged out, Jeff takes photos. Connorake tries to get away but is unable to. Connorake's eyes are all white now. Then Jeff goes to grab the power drill. Connorake is still somewhat awake, but is unable to move. Eventually Connorake
Pause. I ain't gonna lie. This broke my heart. RP that 14-year-old boy. You are sick as hell, boy. You are sick as hell. Like I said, I don't care if I get monetized. I don't care nothing. I don't care nothing, boy. I don't care. You have fans that was okay with this, boy. You nasty. You are nasty. I ain't gonna lie. My dog is getting upset with this. Even me talking about this, boy, you're nasty, boy. I hope I get 100 million likes because I know good outlasts evil, boy. You nasty, boy. I swear to God, boy. For all the people you got drunk, boy, I can tell you, good. Good outdo evil, boy. I know good from evil. Even though I'm drunk, I know good from evil. And you got all these people drunk and sick, boy. Boy, you nasty.
Conrake is able to get up and he slowly moves to leave the apartment. In the hallway, two girls see Conrake and wonder what's going on. Later, Jeff comes back to the apartment building to see Conrake with Glenda, the two girls and two cops. Jeff lies and says Conrake is
And the thing about the Milwaukee cops, boy, y'all, in the old days, boy, I hope y'all do better. But I heard the Milwaukee boys are out there terrorizing y'all ass, boy. Y'all need some help, boy. I heard they put the belt to ass, boy. Y'all getting spanked out there, boy. Y'all need some help, boy. Throwing the towel. Y'all need some milk. Ugly, boy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all dirty as hell. Fuck, boy. Y'all ain't doing no better. It's 2022. Y'all ain't doing no better.
his boyfriend, but Glenda doesn't believe him because
He said the little boy, 14-year-old, it's a boyfriend. Top of that, he 14-year-old, right? The woman said, "This is a little baby. He's a little baby. Ain't no way he's a little. Ain't no way he's 19. Like in talking about Asian, yeah, I get the young, but ain't no way he 19, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Like I seen the photos, bro. No, bro. Yeah, like, bro, do better, bro. Do better, bro.
Conrake looks way too young. The two teenage girls try to tell the cops that the boy is bleeding. Jeff lies.
On top of that, dude, the dude drilled a hole in his skull and put acid in it or something. I don't remember what he put in it. He put acid in it, trying to make him a zombie. And you see his face? You see his face? But it's just the acting face. But I'm saying, if it was like not Jeff Bezos. I mean, I mean Jeffrey Dahmer's face, right? Like to be like, be the fuck for real. Like, look at his face. Like, it look like Jeffrey Dahmer ass for real. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't care about being monetized. I just want to get my word out. Like 2022, RP their victims, like their voice will never be like RP them, like their family and stuff like that. Like their voice will always be heard. Like I repeat them. Like I feel for them. Like people, there's like people in the world. Like there's like I don't know, man, Jesus or something. I don't know. Not something, but they need help. They need help. Help. Better help. That's the sponsor for today.
Lies again and tells them his boyfriend fell and is always drunk. The cops try to ask the kid how old he is. And Jeff tries to reassure them that Conrake is 19 years old. The cops
Like
agree.
I said, see, I already watched the movie, so I already know what's going on. So see, not the movie is a series on Netflix. Go check it out if y'all want to. I recommend. But this dude sick, very sick.
To bring Conrake and Jeff back into the apartment. Glinda tries to argue with them, but they don't listen to her. At the apartment, the cops wonder if Jeff has anything weird in the apartment.
To the real woman, I say this, baby girl, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I'm sorry, I call you bro, but I hear you. You see, most people in 2022, I don't know. Black folks in 2022, they'll be in the right mind nowadays. They'll they'll hear that. They'll hear that, and there's no way people like that will ever get away with this. I don't know because I don't know where I'm from. I never got to deal with this, but I pray, I pray, I pray to get better.
The cops are afraid that they might catch AIDS, so they're not really into searching the apartment.
Wow, wow, wow! Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? The cops, probably real story. The cops were scared to catch AIDS. They were scared to catch AIDS because why? Homophobic. It's still human beings.
apartment. The cops briefly peek into the room where a dead black man lay on the floor. The cops leave and tells
A dead black brother. Not only a dead black brother, several men, white, Asian, Caucasian, Hispanic, don't matter what it was, 17 men. Y'all gotta remember that. Remember the 17 bodies on that one man, probably even more. You know, liars are liars. He is a liar. He lied to the men. He thought they made them feel comfortable, safe. He lied to them. Remember that. He probably had more.
Jeff to take care. One of the cops says they gotta go home to take a shower now, afraid that they might have caught something. Jeff then closes the door and finishes the job. Meanwhile, Glenda is shocked the police just left and she hears loud music and power tools coming from next door. On May 27, 1991, we hear Glenda's actual police call. She wonders what happened with Connerig, and if they confirmed his actual age.
Time out. Time out. Real time out. Time out. Time out. That's a violation. That's a violation of the police, man. That's a violation of the Milwaukee police, man. What the hell? What the hell? The lady called in. She called in to confirm the little boy was okay. And y'all lied to her, bro. Y'all let her down, man. Y'all let us down. Y'all set an example, and this is like a domino effect into the future. Like, we gotta do better, man. Like I said,
The police
like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I forgot to tell y'all that. Like and subscribe to my channel. More videos coming soon. I promise God. Everything on my shawties, on my baby, on my kids, on everything I love.
informs her that Connerig is an adult and Jeff's boyfriend. This was just the second episode of the series. It really shows how the police failed people by not listening to people of color, and also how homophobia played into their negligence.
Shame, 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 shame. Like I said, shame, 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 shame on y'all. Shame, 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 shame.
Homophobia played into their negligence. The series is going viral right now and does a really good job at highlighting the victim's experience as well. You guys should really check it out on
They
Netflix.
really should. Time out. I said my bad. I probably couldn't hear me, but I said they really should. They really should. They really should check it out. They really should check it out. I swear. Everything I love, they really should check it out. I don't even know, but yeah, I really should check it out. Yeah,
Subscribe for more videos like this.
like I said, subscribe. Stand so good. My bad, my man. I tell y'all, I told y'all, in the honor of the victims that got drugged. I'm telling you, like Jeffrey Dahmer, excuse for getting drunk and killing people was not an excuse. I'm drunk right now, and I'm telling you, I have a conscience, and I know that's wrong. Like, what he did was wrong. I hope y'all know. Do better, man. For the next video, stand social rebabs. Checking in, checking out. I swear. New videos coming soon, man. Tune in.